Guys, what we have all been waiting for is finally about to happen, guys. Today, I need to talk about what I see happening in the markets right now. I need to talk about a massive narrative that we've been preparing for, and we're finally starting to see it happen, guys. So this is something that is going to be very, very important to keep track of. This is how you will be able to see a lot of opportunities in the market, but also this can happen pretty fast. So you need to take the time to prepare right now so that you are ready for once it happens. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video, guys. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So before we get into it, just a quick reminder again, if you are not subscribed to this extra channel, make sure to subscribe right now. But the most important thing is that you activate the bell icon here so that you get notified as soon as the new video is released. So very important that you activate the bell icon so you get notified as soon as a new video is released. Okay, so very important today, guys. You can see that for Bitcoin, things have been pretty boring. We've been going sideways, not a lot of volatility. We're still holding the red dotted line here. So things are still going good for Bitcoin, but you're finally starting to see the Ethereum narrative take off here. And it has not been shown a lot on the price. So you can see that the Ethereum price has been, yes, it's been trending upwards, and the sentiment around Ethereum is pretty good right now. So we have been going up. So what's the reason for us going up here in spite of, why are we not seeing a bigger price explosion for Ethereum towards the upside? Well, the reason is because there's a lot of Ethereum bag holders. So if you remember here when Ethereum pumped up to in early 2024, we pumped up to, let me see here. Yeah, I should say end of 2024. We went to $4,100 and a lot of people were bullish here and they bought Ethereum and they bought on the way down here. So there's still a lot of people holding Ethereum from way back then, which are dumping into the market, preventing the price from going up. So that is the key reason why we're not seeing the sentiment, or we're seeing the sentiment of Ethereum going up, but we're not seeing the price really reacting to that. But the price is going to follow. And yes, the price has been doing okay, it's been doing good, but not to the same extent as all of the bullish sentiment should actually cause the price to pump. But I will get into that here in a little bit. So that's for Ethereum on the technicals. But for Solana, you can see that we are having a little bit of a trend here. You can see a break away from this formation. So that is amazing for Solana. And all of this is going to be very important to keep track of, because once Ethereum starts to pump, then Solana and the rest of the altcoin market is going to pump as well. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, you can see that Bitcoin dominance is going down because Bitcoin is flat or going down, while Ethereum and some altcoins are pumping. So that is great. We're starting to see the start of a potential altcoin season here, guys. So that is very important to keep track of. But what is going to be the spark and the gasoline to fuel the altcoin season? Well, that is what I am going to talk about here in a bit. Quickly for the traditional markets have been going sideways here mostly recently, so that is great to see. Now, for my trading strategies, you can see that they are doing well, especially the Bitcoin one, of course, but also the Ethereum one is starting to go up here, and we need to cross 2,848 to get back into the range here. Solana is doing okay. All of the new ones are doing really good. XRP is up 187%. Cardano is up 40%. You can see 35% for Ethereum, 167% for the second Bitcoin. Solana up 37%, and then 10% for Doge. So all of the new ones, they're doing really, really good. And all the previous ones, they're starting to catch up now finally. So that is amazing to see. And with the volatility, we're just making more and more gains. And here's the thing, guys. Remember how a lot of people were telling me that Ethereum is dead, that Ethereum is never gonna catch up, that Ethereum is gonna fade away. And I always said that no, Ethereum is not gonna fade away, because remember all of the inflows and all of the treasury companies stacking Bitcoin, and you can see that Bitcoin is being stacked by every day that goes by here. People or these institutions, they are going to start to feel like they missed the boat on Bitcoin, and they are going to start to accumulate Ethereum through the ETFs and through these treasury companies. This was the biggest narrative for why I decided to hold these Ethereum positions and remain bullish on Ethereum really for the long term. And this is what you're starting to see right now. Almost $150 million accumulated through the ETF on the 3rd of July, and this continues. For every day that goes by, it's about $50 million worth of Ethereum being added in the ETFs. So that is great to see. And the biggest thing right now is that treasury companies are starting to also raise money to buy Ethereum. So Reserve One aims for NASDAQ listing with a $1 billion raise backed by former Coinbase Tether execs, and this is a huge company, guys, and they are going to stack not only Bitcoin but also Ethereum and Solana, as well as other cryptos. But the narrative right now is for Ethereum. So Sharplink Gaming discloses holding 205,000 Ethereum in the second largest treasury behind the Ethereum Foundation. So Sharplink Gaming, they're buying Ethereum, and they have around almost more than $500 million worth of Ethereum. So they continue to buy more Ethereum. You see more and more companies who are now raising Ethereum to put on their balance sheet and also create strategic reserve companies for or treasury companies for Ethereum, because this is the narrative that is also pumping the stocks. So this is something that's happening right now. GameSquare announces pricing of underwritten public offering to launch Ethereum treasury strategy. Everything is playing out completely according to what we have been expecting here, really, guys. And right now, at this point, it's just a matter of time, because what will end up happening is that Ethereum is going to go up because these treasury companies are accumulating Ethereum, and then the money from Ethereum and Bitcoin is going to spill over to these other altcoins, because we need the Bitcoin dominance to go down here in order to spark the altcoin season. And the biggest component here is the Ethereum and Solana. Ethereum and Solana essentially. So when they go up in price and Bitcoin stays flat, the Bitcoin dominance just drops. And then, people start to see that, okay, this is the time to buy altcoins. They start accumulating altcoins, and then that fuels a rally and people make more profits. They put it into other coins. So that's the entire flywheel here. And it all starts with Ethereum. Ethereum just needs something to happen for Ethereum to finally break through these resistance points and have a massive run towards the upside. And once that happens, then the rest of the altcoins are going to follow along as the bullish sentiment of the market takes over. So for now, I'm just holding off. I'm just waiting. I'm letting my strategies do their thing. That's completely fine. And meanwhile, also be prepared for the volatility that's going to happen here. Yesterday, Donald Trump announced a 50% tariff on copper, which means that the price of copper jumped by 20%. So these things are going to continue to happen. Also, he threatens to put 200% tariff on pharma, which is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, so these things are going to continue to cause volatility in the market. But zooming out, things are looking really, really good, and things are looking completely according to plan. Guys, make sure to subscribe, make sure to activate the bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release a new video. Subscribe to this extra channel. And guys, I will see you in the next one.